So there was a trip, I believe, at A, and it got broken. I could be wrong about that, but Fnatic, I think, know about this. Come back into this garage angle. Alpha still has his ultimate. Op still up on Boaster.
This is so hard though, there's 3 players on this site. This is incredibly difficult to break through. The Outro not going to clear site either. It goes towards Garage, smoke towards CT, but there's still 3 players here. Make it 2, Kesnit's gone. Still 3 and now players here, make it 2, he's clearing out everyone as Boaster finds he's clearing out. His odds haven't been great in these, and it's still not pretty, but it's looking like job done here. As Melza, I think, noted earlier on, or at least considered earlier on, it looks like 12 is fated to be on this board, and map 3 looking more and more likely.
2 for 2 on his ultimates now. Alpha showing a little bit more form every round that goes by. It's going to be scarier and scarier once we get to that Lotus. Alpha probably going to be on that killjoy on that map, but he loves taking those aggressive fights at C. Both sides, attack, defense, doesn't matter. He's going up, he's taking those fights, especially if he's building the confidence here on this map. But Crew, they looked good on this map against DRX.
True.
But here, Fnatic showing why they picked this. Showing that this is their playground, their battlefield.
And there is an element of pedigree to this as well. When you're talking about teams with experience, both of them have this here, but the resilience being shown after a very hard map one, those very close losses can weigh heavily. We are seeing Fnatic with a resurgence here. Look at the timeline when you get a second. It has been pretty much all black and gold for Fnatic here, as Crew really struggling to find impact. Yes, some of the rounds have been close, but pipping them to the post almost every single time has been with Fnatic. So, as it stands...
Speaking of standing...
I didn't know Benji Fishy was.
You better be sat down watching all of you out there.
Okay, big round here. Can they seal it? Can they sign it? Can they take us to map 3? Fnatic on 12, Crew held at 7. And they've been struggling to find that bigger impact. Again, trying to post up Melza, getting deeper.
There's no trip in garage. Dark is going to take all the space. There's nothing to defend against him. He gets out. He didn't want to risk it.
Melza. Yeah, they're sticking around this time.
No trips, no camera on the side of Crew. It's going to force them into doing some sort of re-clear together. We've seen a drone coming in through garage, clearing all of that. Watching that B line right now. Fnatic walking up, contacting. That smoke is going to pause them.
Yeah,
Split pressure.
Elsewhere too.
Yep.
So hard to get that full beat on what's happening. Where do you want to place Kesnit? Where do you want to put these players? Hard to try and get a real read on this. But it looks like the commitment is towards A, at least for now. Hero getting a little bit deeper towards middle.
If this pressure comes on to Melzer and he's able to, he goes down, Hero walks into B, gets a kill. That's hat info as well coming. Durka getting that opening pick. He's been so good at that recently.
Did Hero see him? It felt like he might have for a second there, but he's managed to slip the net. Heat unaware, but he still gets the job done. Takes down Hero, and now there's a couple of problems. Kesnit tries to get out of the danger zone. Big information found, and the pressure's starting him out here. Kesnit dives in. He's doing everything he can to keep Crew alive. Keep him in this map. Deny what feels like the inevitable.
He's ulting for C.
It's a 1v3 for Boaster here.
No smokes on the side of the defense.
10 seconds
Stun
left.
would be the only thing that can take out that op. If Boaster recedes back to long C here, he's got 4 shots, 3 opponents.
Does it feel too predictable?
He spotted his shoulder.
That's big. I think he now knows it, but he's
get
going
one
to take
back
the other
out.
angle. The stun about to be sent his way. First shot, big from Boaster. TP away, he's got it down to a 1v2. Change the TPs to go
This
deep.
might be it. One way on top of the site as well.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Cool, calm, collected, but he still has to land the shots.
No one's on it.
Just chill. Oh, another
paranoia next to
Boaster! Is he the one to do this? To take Fnatic all the way?
Oh,
No! A fumble! The final hurdle! That's a gut punch and a half, but Crew get to stay alive. Unlucky.
If he could dance in game as well as he could on stage, he could land that strafe, that jump jiggle to get that information instead. Head first into the wall, taken out. That would have been a great 1v3. Just playing it textbook style, getting that first kill, backing out, knowing that they have no smokes, and isolating all the kills. But Shy putting a bullet in his dome, and he can't believe it. He can't believe, not that he hit their shot necessarily, but that he jumped into the wall.
Oh, that's devastating for him.
That's it.
It was better or worse, Alpha's just cackling. Just like a hyena next to him.
They know they've won this map anyways.
Yeah, they're
they're ready for map 3.
As long as Boaster doesn't take that to heart too much. I mean, it was a damn good try. You can't say he didn't play it perfectly until that point. That was damn good. But still, maybe a chance. I don't... But if you look at the run of rounds, I think it'd be silly to not say that Crew have not been in this half. I mean, it has been a streak for Fnatic. And it was nearly secured then, but we digress.
I haven't been paying full attention, but does Shy not have any trips again?
I think he's been absolutely skint for a while, to be fair. But yeah, it does look like that's indeed the case. Kesnit, though.
Get yourself a Guardian, mate.
Honestly. Hero steps in, there's the hat, there's the info. And this might be all she wrote, but still signs of life. Shy, still standing and kicking and finding kills. Counter, good info.
Doesn't matter, sight should be still free.
Have fun, Melzer. It's all you.
Closer, smoke out in hand.
This is where it starts getting a little bit scary, a little bit dangerous. Maybe 9 could be happening here.
30 seconds. Hero lurked up in short. He's going to hear the rotations. He can call his... Never mind, Crew. Looking like they want to get this 9th round posted up on the board.
There's life in him yet. Alpha and Durka, though. The dangerous duo still alive, but 3 players here truly against the odds. It's not going to happen now. 9 for Crew. Is this the moment it breaks? It's a small string of rounds, a small chance. OT is secured for Fnatic, but a timeout has been called.
One clean round is all Fnatic needs. It doesn't even have to be clean, it can be sloppy. They're building towards their ultimates. They'll have a couple online with 3 ultimate orbs apiece for Alpha and Durka. Are they gonna wait, try to just do one big final just celebration, fireworks going everywhere, and do that on maybe 12-10, 12-11? Or are they gonna try to close it out here early? They have the economy, they can keep the pressure up. Crew, they can't make any mistakes. They have that off up, and they're not really feeling any sort of pressure. It feels like they're playing with their confidence still. They're taking their duels. They're winning their duels a little bit more recently. They still have some pretty good reads where they're stacking that A site, getting ahead of the situation. So right now, Fnatic definitely looking like they can close out this map, but it's not a done deal. Crew definitely still has the ability, the potential to start bringing this round. 3 rounds just to take it to OT.
That's it.
That's easy.
Yeah, it sounds so manageable at that point, doesn't it?
Round by round.
All it can be broken down to is round by round, kill by kill, step by step. But with Mini looking like he was leading that conversation, maybe a little set piece in mind. Let's see what they opt for. Crew, can you withstand? Can you stand tall and keep this one going? Or are you just extending the inevitable?
Camera at A, spots the sewers, so his teammates don't have to really worry about that. Trips garage and C with the off up on C. That's Crew's setup right now. Right now, Fnatic taking that A lobby control. This default. This is what Crew was doing against Fnatic. All of that first half. Got 6 gun rounds off the back of it. Fnatic looking to open up slow. Camera out middle. Spots for any aggression. But they pause. Let the round simmer a little bit. See if Crew does something. Maybe they have to pop a drone, re-clear something. Maybe they re-aggress off of a certain position. But those trips up. That op line on C.
Ooh. This is dangerous, Crew.
They don't need to do this, though.
No,
they have that op line. They've done this mistake before.
But does the timing work out for them? There's 3 men there. They've seen it all. Boaster now knows this is a big overreaction, but looking at Hero's space, yeah, he's now been trying to slip a little bit closer. He is being watched on the other side by Shy, but the timing is going to be critical. It's going to be everything to this. He can hold this site now.
Fnatic should smoke off the right and push to the left. They saw so many players in that sewers area.
Smoke to the right.
Hero already has all the space in the smoke.
Oh, he's going forward. And Shy had no idea that early progress, all off the information through from sewer.
This
and
might
now
be
we've got a plant. And you're right, this could be it. This could be the moment. Maybe doing a little too much. Hero's still going to linger on the side. Going to be shown. Going to try and play his life here. How long can he stay alive? How much can he cost them? Just trying to clear him out. Crew going to try and take steps forward. Hero still standing, still breathing, still fragging. Finds heat. Response from MTA. But Melzer and Kesnit have to do some serious work. Smokes in. Making it so difficult now. Just spamming on the spike here. MTA finds Boaster. It's all on Melzer in a 1v2 here. Time's not on his side. 13-9. Fnatic are taking us the distance.
If you exclude those pistol rounds on that first map, Fnatic have been looking on fire. This Lotus game, Crew needs to come out swinging. Otherwise, Fnatic, they're looking so hot right now.
let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever.
Kids won't be kids forever. So jump into what they love. Kinder Chocolate. Smooth milk chocolate with a creamy, milky center. In delicious, shareable little bars. Made for being a kid. Kinder Chocolate. Let that kid flag fly.
Your heart knows what it wants. So do your taste buds. Fall in love with new Haagen-Dazs Chocolate Cookie Crumble Bar. That's Dazs.
You're playing with fire, kid. Laptop's unmade to handle all that. Multiple apps, big files. You think it won't crash? You're a hot dog in a hurricane.
It's a Mac. It's running fine.
Oh. That's a weird fork, man.
Which looks better, this or this? Seems clear to me. If you love to save, check out the Wise Buys sales event going on right now at America's Best. Get 2 pairs of single vision glasses for just $69.95. Offer includes a comprehensive eye exam. Book an exam online today.
And Fnatic get their revenge on Haven, and the boys let crew know about it. Congratulations, Fnatic, forcing that map 3, but there's still so much more to play for as we get ready for Lotus. Welcome back, everyone. Golden Boy here alongside with Achilleos and Paper Thin. So let's go ahead and break this one down here. We were a little worried for a bit that Fnatic might be chasing some ghosts here, might be, shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, but that turned out not to be the case. They had Alfier, they had Chronicle, they had the X Factors, and on top of that, everyone in Fnatic stepped up in a big way, Achilleos, to pick up that dub.
No, they really did. I mean, Alpha just constantly having these headshots to shut down these aggressive neon pushes from the side. If Kesnet Bolster, that's something that he was talking about in that Arrival interview, saying like, well, last time we played, we didn't have this guy. Now they do. And Alpha, yeah, he was putting up some decent performances. Maybe needing to tighten up a little bit when it comes down to setting out those kill contracts. Ultimately, I think he went 2-2 across the set, but ultimately, it was still a very good effort. But the big player is Dirk, of course, because good God, there were some nasty moments from him. But all of Fnatic, this was looking like another very rocky map. It was looking like it was going to be a 2-0, but they made the run back to make it a bit more contentious there in the end of that first half.
And I'm really glad you mentioned Durka, because obviously he's going to show up in the scoreline here. He has amazing performances. He's been very, very good on the Oro, but he does so much for this squad on this agent because he keeps you so off balance. They have so many great setups for where the TPs are going to go and where the timings are going to come through. Like sometimes him and Boaster are like trading TP spots and doing all these things that keep you completely off balance, or he'll bait out you till, I think it was round 18, where there was a Hunter's Fury. He kills Shy right in a smoke, right in front of C Connector, and then just TP's out as soon as the Hunter's Fury come, and he's completely nullified that. All these things he does for you are so good on this map.
Yeah, his effectiveness with that agent is definitely something that you gotta praise here. He was certainly a big reason why this Fnatic squad was able to get over the line in the way that they did at the 13-9 scoreline, dropping 21 frags total, plus 10 and overall. So he was definitely shining on Yoru, shining on Haven, and you're certainly going to be looking forward to seeing what Durka could do as we get ready for Lotus in just a little bit. But also, I do want to give a quick shout out to Hero as well, because see, I wasn't familiar with his game on Seaside in Haven, and today I learned a valuable lesson. Don't push the boy on C. He will shut you the hell down. Very impressive stuff across the board. But boys, we're going now to the decider. This is it. We're going to Lotus. And honestly, both teams have been slugging out there. It has been such a phenomenal matchup, a game that both teams can be very, very proud of here. Of course, Haven going 13-9 to Fnatic. So yeah, let's talk about Lotus. What should we be expecting here, fellas?
Right now, with the way that Fnatic are looking really riled up, because I mean, throughout this series, we were seeing it even there on Sunset while they were losing rounds. The cheeriness was still there. They were still mentally in the game. I think that with them kind of getting warmed up, with Durka now having a lot more impact compared to what we were seeing from him on Sunset, I'd be a little bit scared if I'm Crew, because this still has been, even with some of the shortcomings that they have had, this is still a very comfortable and consistent map overall for Fnatic.
Yeah, they've seemingly, at least up until they faced DRX, like cleaned up this map even more so than usual. They looked really good in their rotations, their decision making. It was really hard to predict that they were going to go like just A all the time and then pivot to B, or do all these various different things. But I mean, obviously, Crew looked good against Billy, but that's a different affair, right? Sure. Versus DRX, who got out of the group. So
yeah, but there is a template, if you are Crew, on how to beat Fnatic on this map, because DRX did just that not that long ago.
Different comps, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, different comps. But the one thing that you kind of really need as you get ready to go into that is going to be, some nice, clear, concise calling coming through. That's something that Mako was able to do. The other thing that you need is a buzz. You need a buzz. Buzz was going absolutely nuclear in that game, but you do have Kesnet.
So you have a Kesnet.
The main thing that you need to avoid is a bit of what we were seeing there on Haven, which is nullifying that tip of the spear, just clipping his wings. If they're going to be able to do that and find similar explosive impact from Kesnet like they had on Sunset, then Crew is going to be in a good position.
Yeah, Fnatic fans in full force in the chat right now, betting, hoping that Fnatic can pull this through over the line. But let's not forget that this is a Crew squad, Clinton, that when you count them out, they will find a way to scratch and claw their way back into the matchup.
Yeah, time and time again, they just find another level. They find another gear. They've done it to rebound this year. They could do it here again. You never know. I mean, yeah, sure, Fnatic's out there doing their little
stretches, baby.
Stretches, pre-matches, get the blood flowing.
If this was synchronized, if we were judging this in a certain meat sports competition, I don't think that they would be meddling.
Yeah, that's fair, but you know what? It's the effort that counts, right? It is. Oh, man, this is an intense matchup here, but I couldn't think of a better way for it to close out on Lotus. Both teams have had success on this map in the past, so there is just going to, both squads have to feel confident here.